Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Watchlist by Magenta Trade. Today is Monday, the 11th of July, and we are back with our regular YouTube live program, The Watchlist. At Magenta Trade, we teach you how to grow your portfolio using option trading strategies. We explain in simple terms how you can participate in the world-leading companies with a fraction of the amount that you'd need as normal investment. In the vast ocean of a stock market, there are plenty of opportunities to gain from the movement of share prices every day. However, market is unpredictable, volatile, and sometimes complex to understand. In order to be successful, we need a disciplined, rule-based approach developed over a long period of experience in the market and focused on building a long-term portfolio to protect your hard-earned money. With that, let's get started with today's session. Today is 11th of July, and welcome back once again to everyone. If you have not subscribed to our channel, please do so. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the notifications as well. Also, if you are not following us on the social media, Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter, please do so there as well. We publish a number of information on and our newsletters using the social media channels, so please do subscribe to them. Okay, our disclosures, all our discussions at Magenta Trade are solely for educational and information purposes. We are not investment advisors, and you should consult a financial advisor before making any investments. Options trading involve exceptional gains, but at the same time, they pose inherent risk. Past results are no guarantee of future gains. Just like we made some gains in the S&P 500, the market is down today. I'll come to that, in terms of our gains there. For more disclosures, you can visit our website, www.magentatrade.com. A quick couple of words about me. I have been actively trading for more than 15 years now. I have turned my personal trading experience and passion into professional coaching. We have recently started this platform, Magenta Trade. My favorite areas of coaching are trade management and money management, etc. and etc. At Magenta Trade, we look for three dimensions of investments: long-term capital growth, building a retirement portfolio over a long period of time, generating regular income using stock and option trading strategies, and ensuring your capital is adequately protected against severe market downturns. We have got a specific strategy to protect your portfolio so that you do not lose too much money over there. Okay, our recent examples: S&P 500 or SPX gain of 12.2% in 5 days. So that was a holiday weekend trade, or you can say the long weekend trade. Akamai Technologies gain of 16.19% in 19 days. Facebook or Meta gain of 8.5% in 35 days. Another trade of Meta Facebook gain of 8.9% in 27 days. PayPal gain of 14.25% in 2 days. So these are some of those trades that we recently finished. Also, there would be probably one trade we are going to close today. And of course, Twitter, we took a position on Twitter, so that has to end as well. Of course, at a loss, as you know. Okay, so let's see what's happening in the market. There are not many earnings announcements, so we have not published any significant one. But let's go to the market straight away and see what's happening. S&P 500, SPX, as we mentioned earlier in the last couple of days of the trading, the previous trading week, that the market is probably going to touch the trend line and then come back. Touch it and come back. That's what has just happened. And I did not expect to be, so accurate, but that's how it happened. I thought that it might actually break through and go a little bit further and maybe touch the upper band and then come back. But in this case, it has come back. And also significantly, as we mentioned this, you see how fat this balloon-like Bollinger Band, and that has narrowed down significantly. But the S&P 500 or SPX is retreating from the trend line itself, and then probably now it is going to come back to this level of 3738, or maybe further to 3643, something like that. I'm not sure at this stage. Depends also on the earnings report that we start getting from probably mostly from next week. This week also there are some, but there next week would be more. So S&P 500 SPX at this stage is currently down by almost 0.9%, 35 points down. Nasdaq is down by 200 points and 1.73%, and Dow is down by 84 points, 0.27%. So that is relatively lesser. And in this case of Dow, the index has actually gone through the the midpoint. Yeah, but trend line, it has not broken the trend line, I guess. It has still held on to the trend line. Dollar index is up by 1%, and VIX volatility all of a sudden is increased by 6%. So it is maintaining that range. Excuse me, between these 24 to 34, 36, that kind of range. So VIX index is within that range, so that is fine. It's predictable, you can say. Okay, gold is down by 0.4%, silver is down by 0.7%, and oil is down by 4%, 0.4%. Okay, but traditionally, when the stock market is down, usually the gold is up. But today, it's happening been for quite some time now. People are not buying gold. People are not buying cryptos. People are not buying stocks. I don't know what they are buying. Probably they have run out of money, and now they are just selling and using that cash for something out there in their business or maybe their personal life. Because of course the inflation is high, so everything is costlier. In and around my place where I am living. By the way, I live in Australia, Sydney, and wherever we went for shopping over the weekend. Everything was damn costly. You could really feel the inflationary pressures on the groceries and on the vegetables, on the other items, essential items. Of course, the fuel is um, costliest that I have seen. I don't remember seeing those prices in terms of fuel, but in case of others as well, all the prices have gone up and significantly. I don't want to discuss the prices of tomatoes and fish and other lot of vegetables. They are maddening. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, whatever it is. Let's quickly look into some of the stocks. Of course, first one we need to check is Twitter. Twitter, Elon Musk. What did you do? Come on, you can't do this. You shouldn't do this. You can't do this, but he did this. Who told you to buy 10% of Twitter and then tell that I want to buy the complete one again for cash, and then no, I'm not now interested. Who asked you to do that? Basically, you're the richest man in the world now. Got money, can do whatever you want, but just you just made a mockery of yourself, I would say. Anyways, I do have a lot of respect for Mr. Musk and what he has achieved in his own mission, like Tesla, SpaceX, and a lot of other things. But then, you need to be gentleman as well. Okay, so Twitter, he has abandoned the plan to buy the Twitter, and he's not interested anymore. And he has, he has been vocal about the issue that probably probably 25% of the accounts are not genuine or real people, and whatever it is. So he has now confirmed that he's not going ahead with the acquisition of Twitter, or he in the sense tells Tesla is not going to complete the acquisition of Twitter, and the reason is, of course, there are a number of accounts which are not probably real. So okay, so that's the deal. Is the stock is down by 10% today. It has come back to the level of $33. But I guess he would pay. Probably he would have to pay the $1 billion as the you know for the for the scrapping the deal. Tesla would have to pay $1 billion to Twitter. And I'm not sure how long he would be there on the board or how long he would be there in the platform itself as well. I don't know. Like, if you don't like it, then why are you using it? Anyways, his choice, Twitter's choice. Okay. So it has not yet touched the bottom of here, which was March 2022. Yeah. So the 52-week low is 31.30. I think this is, he bought it at this price, maybe around 37.38, or maybe a little bit earlier, and then it shot up when he announced that he has a 10% stake, and that it went up to level of 55, 56. I think the purchase price was $64. I think it never touched that, but it went a bit far and then it started falling. Anyways, so it has not yet gone back to the 52-week low, so it has gone back to the real price, you can say. Now we will wait for the earnings report, and then from there on it will continue its own journey. Meanwhile, if they are probably they will get that $1 billion cash, and that would be really helpful for the business. Okay, now in terms of the market, it's mostly red. Almost all the stocks in our watch list are in red, as expected, because it has been rising for last few days, and then now it is almost the onset of the earnings season now again, once again, and we are expecting probably some rough numbers from some of the companies at least. So let's see what happens there. But firstly, so this is the Twitter story. Let me see if there are any other stocks for which we need to go through the details. Okay. Win Resorts. Once again, there are restrictions in the Chinese market. At Macau, there is again a week-long shutdown due to COVID, and currently the stock is down by 6.5%. There's another stock, Las Vegas Sands. LVS. That is also down by 6.5% due to the same reason. Monday marked the first time in more than 2 years that Macau has shut down all of its casinos. Okay. Then one of my good stocks, good stocks in the sense that I like them, Lululemon. Shares of the activewear retailers were lower by downgrades by Jeffries and also Under Armour. Lulu is down by 3.7%, and Under Armour is down by 4.5%, 4.2%. So Jeffries actually downgraded the stock and citing rising competition and other reasons. Okay, Meta, Facebook is down by 4.5%. Needham downgraded it to underperform, and the rating agency, or you can say the analyst firm, pointed to Meta's heavy investment into the metaverse, which may take too long to pay off. That's true. This is a new technology, or the a platform, or the concept, and it might take long because the inflation is high. People really don't have money at this stage to invest in the new technology, even if it is like, say, the new AR platform by Apple and other things. Even if it is out in the market today, people won't probably really go after them. They are probably currently looking to save some money, or catch up with the prices. So that's what is expected. Uber, I think two reasons there. First of all, the stock is down by 4.3% today, following a report by the International Consortium of Investigative Journalists that Uber has lobbied extensively to relax labor and tax laws and use stealth technology to block government scrutiny. The company issued a statement acknowledging prior mistakes and emphasizing Uber is a different company today. Okay, so they have accepted all those, findings. On top of that, there is also a lot of competition and a lot of, you can say, price pressure in different markets for Uber and other ride-sharing companies, because their prices are now more or less similar to the taxi prices. So there is no really distinction in terms of the pricing much. On top of that, there are sometimes surge pricing by Uber, while in taxis usually there is none. But the taxis kind of provide you a sort of a bit of stability in terms of the market, or both in terms of the drivers and in terms of the consumers. They are still more reliable. So even though Uber is getting, like an Uber got permissions, or you can say approvals in many countries, but they are struggling with the continuing with that approach. And there are different questions now for the drivers, for their job security, or you can say their stability of income, their financial and other well-being as such. Because Uber is a competitive thing. Every After finishing every ride, you need to think about the next ride, whether you are going to get it or not. So, and it's a very kind of stressful, I would say. Okay, another company is Neo. I'm very fond of that, and I have got some positions in Neo as well. The stock is down by 9% today, and it touched the bottom of $20.51. And because of the news of the Chinese health restrictions, once again, the automaker also announced that it has formed a committee to investigate allegations made against Neo by a short seller last month. Amazon, sorry, Amazon is down by 2.9%, after Bloomberg reported that the number of US Prime customers stalled in the first half of the year, possibly in part because of the $20 membership price hike that took place in February. Amazon had 172 million members on June 30, level with 6 months prior, the report said, citing consumer intelligence research partners. Yeah. Yeah, that could be true as well. Of course, it is true, and that is the same challenge probably they are getting, rising costs, and people may not be buying that much. Upstart Upstart, we have the stock in the watch list. It's up. Sorry, it's currently down by 1.4%. Okay, earlier it was up. As investors look to buy the dip, company stock took a hit last week after it announced it would not meet its already reduced financial targets for the second quarter, and JMP Securities downgraded it. Shares are down by more than 80% this year. Okay, so that's more or less the companies. There is another company probably I would like to check or discuss, that is let me quickly check. Forgot. Redfin Corporation is down by 9.16%, after there is downgrade rating for the stock by long-term bull. Actually, in terms of their home buying deals data, it is projected to be lower going forward. Okay, any other stock? Okay, let's run through our watch list then. Let's check our booking holdings. Recently, we were discussing and added to our watch list. That is also down by 2.34%. And okay, Advanced Auto Parts is holding the fort, up by 0.12%. Apple is down by 1%. Accenture is down by 1.35%. ADI, Analog Devices, down by 1.37%, or 1.32% now. Akamai Technologies is down by 1.74%. Applied Materials down by 2.4%. Ambarella is down by 5%. AMD is down by 2.7%. Amazon is down by 2.87%, as we discussed earlier. Let's check the volumes as well. The volume is not enough. The volume is not great. For Amazon, it is, if you compare the 10 days average, it's almost half of that. Let's see, AMD, yes, the volume is lower than normal. Apple is also significantly lower volume. Yeah, so market is just, can say little bit stabilizing or correcting or whatever, because it went high in the last few days. So it is just recovering from there, and maybe just positioning itself for the earnings, upcoming earnings season. Activision is more or less flat at $78. Probably we need to wait for another couple of months to know the outcome of the the court case, or you can say the competition watchdogs review. Applovin is down by 6.3%. Digital Turbine down by 5.7%. Arista Networks down by 0.8%. I recently saw a movie trailer, I think, where they are using the Arista technology, sound system. Forgot. Okay, that's, which one is it? Forgot the movie. Amex is down by 0.6%. Best Buy is down by 1.2%. Bumble 0.9%. Berkshire is down by 0.67. Citigroup is down by 1.2%. Chegg is down by 8%. Chartered House down by 2.1%. Crocs is down by 6.2%. So more or less, all the stocks are down. DocuSign is down by 4.95%, 5% almost. Enphase Energy is down by 4.2%. And anything else? Google is also down by 2.78%. So they are on the verge of that split implementation, which is their stocks should be split, 20 times. So that is going to happen from the Monday, the 18th of July. Today is 11th, 18th of July. Next Monday it's happen. So probably, it is time to get some stocks, and then you get back 20 times more number of shares. Of course, the value would be reduced as well, but probably overall the market cap would rise a little bit. And the volume is lower today as well. Yeah. IBM is up by 0.2%. And the volume is again lower. Most of the stocks volume is lower. Netflix is down by 4.5%. So probably our position, we took a position there, and probably it has got got its target as well. Nvidia is down by 4.3%. Oracle is down by 4.4%. Pinterest is down by 8.5%. Palantir is down by 5%. Qualcomm is down by 2.2%. And Teladoc is down by 5.9%. Tesla is another biggie, of course, is down by 6.5%. And again, the volume is significantly lower. Unity Software is down by 8%. Yeah. It's time to, get on board with some of these stocks. They are really, really at attractive prices. Let's go back to our broker platform. Our S&P 500, this particular position, July 29 is significantly recovered. Currently, it is at loss of $49. I'm not sure why it is still in the loss. In my other account, it is probably in profit. Anyways, SPX, this trade is already in significant profit, $128. Probably I'd look to get it, sell it at 1.9 or 1.8 maybe. So let me close this. July 2022. Probably I'll sell it at 1.7, let's say. Okay. So 50% of the target, the maximum profit, we're expecting to book it. Salesforce, this particular transaction, 155, 150. I probably try to close it. I'm not sure. Anyways, we can close it now, or maybe we can let it expire. 155, 150, and of course, Apple 125, 120. That trade is also going to be positive. And of course, we don't have Twitter here. That this particular Twitter, we bought the options of September 16. So probably we should close it. Whatever is the mid price, let's just close it. Okay. We are not going to get much on this, even though Elon Musk is going to give probably $1 billion to Twitter, the stock price may not increase that much, at least in the near term. So, and of course, they are struggling through their business model and their numbers. So, probably it's better to move on to other stocks. Well, booking.com and all these stocks are fine. Probably we just need to, sell some call options against them so that we can keep earning some amount. Okay, so that's probably if you want to get into a new SPX trade, maybe let's see our 4-week trade. I could not close the previous week's trade, so probably I need to wait a little bit. It's better to close the previous positions than opening before opening the new ones. But still, if you don't have a position on SPX, maybe you can try this. So first of all, find the 4th week Friday, which is probably 5th of August. Okay, 4th week Friday expiry, and then look for maybe we have to sell one call option, okay, because we are expecting the market to be bearish. In case I have not told, you probably know it already. So maybe we'll sell 4050 and buy 40770. Right. So $20 spread. We'll buy 4050 5th of August call option and sell 4070. Sorry, we'll sell 4050 call option. My apologies, expiring 5th of August, and we'll buy 4070 5th of August call option, and we probably might be lucky to get $4 credit. Even if we get $3.80 or $3.90, that's fine as well. So that's for August 5th. So if you don't have that have other positions in SPX, so maybe you can consider this. So this is our 4-week Friday trade for SPX, and let it be at $4. Let's see whether we can get into that or not. I will probably put it in my personal trading accounts as well. And yeah, so that's about it. If you would like to know more about this strategy or this particular trade, watch our website, and we are starting a new batch for our options trading masterclass program, and you can enroll in there, and you can get into the more details how we do it and what are the criteria we check there, and other strategies as well, like one particular strategy where you won't lose money after a certain point, and it depends upon you at what level you want to have it, like 5%, 10%, and you can actually hold on to that level, protect your portfolio, but of course you will gain over a longer period of time. Okay, so thanks a lot for joining today, Monday afternoon, and enjoy the rest of the day now. Join us back tomorrow when we'll have more updates. And if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do so. And also visit our social media channels, Twitter, Facebook, and LinkedIn. Thanks a lot for joining in, and see you back tomorrow at the same time. Thank you.